Check. We're good. We're good to go. Everybody, welcome to another episode of the Pint Size Podcast. This will be episode 41. We missed y'all last week, and I'm gonna start off the podcast by saying it was my fault. Okay.
Oh, okay.
My gear was an hour away, and I left it there, not thinking, just moving fast. I screwed us up real bad. We couldn't even do nothing. So
I mean, but that happens when you put your studio in.
Yeah, hour away. So
can't turn around.
Can't turn around there. And then the bad part about it is I realized that I had just hit 271. I'm like, oh, I'm hit. But we back now. And we kind of handicapped. Blue is not here. He's handling some other business. It's all good, But we're at a fine establishment in the city in the greater city of Cleveland, Ohio.
Right.
And this is me, FC on the B, a.k.a. Fourth Quarter Freddy, a.k.a. Freddy Franchise, a.k.a. the best you ever heard. You're just afraid to admit it, a.k.a. Mr. I Have a Dream. So get your hands out my pocket, a.k.a. I got some new ones. A.K.A. F the Netflix guy, A.K.A. Young Hulu, A.K.A. Hot Take Jake, A.K.A. Kareem Abdul-Bazaar, A.K.A. Mr. All Bags Matter, A.K.A. Mr. Always Like to Load It, A.K.A. Wavy Crockett. I did them out of order, but it's all good. Y'all know who it is. And I'm sitting across from...
Man, this D-boy here, man, the marketing coach. I don't know, man. Hot Take Jake. That's what he said. Hot Take Jake. I don't even know what that means. F Netflix. Well,
F the Netflix guy, baby.
F
it's
the
me.
Netflix guy. So
Young
that must
Hulu,
mean, right, I'll be watching your stuff. You just be watching random Netflix stuff.
Yeah, man.
That's all good. F the Netflix guy.
Yeah, man. It's happening.
It's all good. Yeah, man. We fine establishment in Warrensville, Ohio. One of our home bases. Distinctive Kutz Barber Lounge.
Yeah.
Getting a barbershop talk on,
Got to.
It's the man's sanctuary.
Should be. This is one of the few things we got left in our community that we can just have, and it's ours.
One of the few things we got left.
It is, so we got to keep that kind of stuff alive.
Right, you got to keep the barbershop sacred.
You do. It's a code to this place. You got to stick to the code.
Got to stick to the code.
And it just is what it is. I turned from a young man to an older man in barbershops. So barbershops are important, and this is a dope one. So if you in the Cleveland area, you need to come check out Distinctive Kutz.
Yeah, man, get your kids in the barbershop. Stop cutting their hair at home.
Hey, listen.
Stop cutting their hair in the basement.
Hey, I was one of them, right?
Stop cutting their hair.
I was one of them.
Bruh, I think about my brother. My brother got 5 kids, right? 3 boys. And he was cutting all their hairs. I said,
hey, I can't say
they
nothing.
get to the barbershop as teenagers. Don't know how to act, man.
Hey, listen. I remember because I was doing that myself. And I said, yo, what am I doing, man? What am I doing? Get me out of here.
I see you got them boys. You trying to cut their hair, line up. You don't know how to keep your clippers sharp.
None of that. I'm just like, no.
You ain't got no barber side.
Take your kids to the barber.
You don't got nothing.
They head itching. The line up red in the back because you don't know what you're doing.
You don't know what you're doing. You know what? I was just riding with my wife. I said, babe, I need some clippers or something. Like, no, I don't.
No, I don't. No. Take them to the barbershop, man.
Take them to the barbershop.
Put that money back out here, man.
Put the money in the community,
for real.
Stop trying to get rid of the basement barbers, man.
Get rid of that.
The kitchen stylists. Go to the beauty shop. Go to the barbershop, man.
And that, keep the economy going. Stop doing hair in your house. Go get the license. Jump in the shop. Are they gonna be gone?
Jump in the shop.
Come on, man. Stop doing that. If you're just starting, all right, whatever. But
I grew up with beauticians. Sister, mama, auntie.
That's a good business.
And the house was like a 24-hour trap, man. 24 hours.
Get
man.
paid. It's
24 hours.
That's a good business.
I'm like, don't y'all work at a beauty shop? Why are y'all doing hair at home?
The money different.
The money is
money
different.
A little different at the crib.
Oh my God, at the crib. I hated that.
Money a little
Walk
different
in
at
the
the
house
crib.
and the house
Smell like
smelling like
smell like
jail.
burnt jeans in there.
Oh my God, smelling like jail. And we cooking? No, ain't no food on the stove.
Nah,
curling iron.
The curling irons and that hot comb. Yeah, man. So there's a lot going on out here. So it's a few topics I wanted to tackle. You know, I want to, as a music guy, I want to start off in the music. You know, the Queen is back, apparently.
The Queen is back, apparently.
Dropped her album titled Queen. If you don't know who we talking about, you living under a rock. But we talking about Nicki Minaj. And, you know, before the podcast started, I asked Boyd if he listened to it. Boyd hasn't checked it out yet. I don't expect you to check it out. I did
hear the record. I did hear the Rich Sex record. I did hear Chung Lee. I did hear the one record. And then I hear the record over the Biggie beat.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know.
And then I watched some clips of her and Funk Master Flex. They hashed out some differences. So Nicki's, I mean, you know, listen. I think it's real, you know, in the music, they really don't want to give, you know, it's really hard for multiple women to exist in the music industry.
And that's always been so weird to me,
right?
too.
It's weird because they just want it to be one woman.
I don't
Whereas
get
the
that.
guys, it could be competitive. It could be, you know, as many guys in the game, but they don't really want to let women in. They want it not to be competitive amongst the ladies. So, you know,
I don't understand
think that
it.
I understand it, but I don't think that they expected Cardi B to do what she did. And then when Remy Ma came out of jail, they really rallied behind Remy Ma because nobody else could make no money. Nicki Minaj and Young Money, they had everything really sewn up. So nobody else can get money in the rap game from a female, but the Young Money can.
That's true.
So they rallied behind Remy Ma because now it opened up more doors for other people to get money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why so many people rally behind Remy. So many people rally behind Cardi B because now we can open up these avenues of money.
Right. It's not monopolized.
Because Nicki Minaj had it on lock. For almost 10 years.
Almost. I'm not going to lie. Like, okay, let me go back to the project. And then we're going to get into that. So, now I'm going to say this. The project ain't built for people like me. She ain't making music for the FCs of the world. I get that. But I think she kind of could have kept it. I don't think I needed it.
She could have kept it.
I think she could have kept it. The Biggie record was a super reach. The Biggie style record was a super reach. And I know why she did it. It makes sense that she did it. You know, she need that, especially in the world of viral moments. You kind of need it. But if you have any hip hop history, you know that's a play on a Biggie record from back in the day. But the youngsters don't know that, so they thought the shots was real. And all right, whatever. So, but that got the attention to the record. So all that to say, I understand why, you know, a lot of these records are what they are. It is one joint on there that was, I forgot the name of it. I listened to it one time on my way to Sandusky. But I don't need to listen to it again. I don't, you know, and I'm gonna go out on the ledge, and Donovan's gonna feel good about this, but I gotta stand by it. Nicki Minaj got the dopest record of any female I heard in a very long time, like long time.
Nicki?
No, Cardi B. I'm sorry, Cardi B's project. I think it's gonna be hard. And I hate to relegate the game to like male and female, but that's just the way it's being played up. I think it's going to be hard for another female artist to come behind Cardi B's record. I'm sorry, because I still listen to it.
I'm still listening to it.
I'm just like, I can't believe she did this. And shout out to Atlantic, shout out to the team, shout out to her. But I just don't see like.
And it's so crazy because it's like when you talk about one, you have to talk about the other.
Right. You got to.
In hip hop, and with the guys, you could just talk about a guy, and that be it.
That's true.
So some other interesting things the whole not Cardi B, but the whole Nicki Minaj and Safari situation.
That was cute.
So
I enjoyed it.
Originally with Nicki Minaj and Safari, it was, I never knew who he was. I just always seen Safari with Nicki Minaj, right? I never knew who he was. He used to be her hype man. Kind of found out they was in a relationship. They break up. Allegedly, he was writing her stuff. Ironically, once they broke up, Nicki Minaj's career started to decline.
Yeah.
The records wasn't so hot. The bars wasn't so hot. So, and then he was making some music. He's spitting. He get picked up on Love and Hip Hop. So then it's looking like, hey, man, these allegations might be correct. You know what I'm saying? So then he comes out and said, oh, I wasn't writing her stuff. I just was influencing. You know, so it's a lot of back and forth. You know, she said on Funk Master Flex, the industry knows that I write my own music. I don't really know. Then they get into Twitter beef.
That was cute. Let me address this. Nicki in the beginning, I believe it's hard to tell because we ain't there, but I can't say I believe that Nicki has never wrote a hit record for herself or had the majority of a hit record that she wrote. But I will say that it hasn't been many hits since the Safari split. Not like standout, okay, this is a Nicki record that's going to be on the charts for 52 weeks. I ain't seen that in a while. So, the evidence is there for me with that.
Right, so it's hard to go against that argument.
It's hard.
She hasn't had a big record since the break with Safari.
And the funny thing about it is, right, the fans want them records to win. Like that last little 3-pack she dropped. They wanted it to win.
They wanted it to win.
And it just Laura Bencroft. What are we doing? Like y'all was in the studio and it was like, oh, that's it. This the one. This ain't the one. Nicki, I love you, man.
She got a hit collaboration with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, that record's doing, but come on. Tekashi's doing numbers. Like, I'm going to say, Tekashi is a new 50 Cent. And now I'm just waiting to see how he comes out on the other side. Because he's accomplished what he needed to accomplish by being the personality he's been. Now we got to go to the other side and really capitalize. If he do that, he one of the greatest. Period. I don't care what nobody say. I only heard 3 songs. I'm just watching him move.
Is he the hottest in the game?
Hottest? Yeah. Gotta say it. And the one song that he got famous for, it's not my thing. The Nicki Minaj collab, it's not my thing. But we know people can fudge numbers, but you can't fudge impact. And every time he does something, everybody responds. He got on Angie Martinez's show called Vic Mensa out, and nothing has happened since. And who knows who Vic Mensa is? Asked the whole room. Nobody knew except for Angie.
So what
He's still walking around.
So what is he doing?
Okay, so
what is he doing?
This is how he winning. He is not afraid of saying whatever is going to get attention. Like, he doesn't play by a set of rules. Like, and this is why I liken him to 50, right? 50 came out. He came double barrel, 12 gauge, at whoever, because he had a firm foundation personally. So like, okay, you can't knock me because you can try to touch me, but that's not a good idea. And I got a platform now where everybody want to hear what I'm saying. So he just capitalized on it. Anything that, especially with the Ja Rule booth. I went back and watched that that little 10-minute documentary. I went back and watched that beef with him against Ja Rule. I feel so bad for Ja Rule, man, because 50 Cent, like, he eliminated this man.
Eliminated.
So, like,
if you watch like Ja Rule interviews, they were just like, we just don't know, why did the world turn on us? We don't know what happened.
Earth was destroyed.
Earth was destroyed. We had the formula. We was top 10, top 5, everything, and then
50 Cent, man.
You just ran with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, like, whoever can, and then was the days too, which is funny. This is the only difference that's happening now than was actually evident back then, right? Like a lot of the industry was ran in L.A. and New York. So like wherever New York went, that's where you was going. And 50 had New York. So like, you know, if you had a problem with 50 as a rapper in New York, you were done during his run. That ain't gonna be the thing for Tekashi, but that's what made 50-50. Tekashi is just, I'm gonna say whatever, I'm gonna do whatever, I'm gonna make the music I want to make. I'm the wildest. I'm the one of the pioneers of this rainbow hair tattoo face movement. What? And I'm not afraid to say anything anywhere. And let's be honest, he's not afraid to say anything anywhere, even if it's staged, because the Chicago thing was staged. But he still did it. Right. Who else is doing that?
He got kidnapped. He slow. He moving a little different.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to figure out musically. Because I watched him when he was on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And he was like, listen, Charlamagne. He said, listen. He like, this is going to be the most viewed episode ever.
Yep.
And they doubted him. He like, more than Birdman? Yes.
Yes.
And crushed the Birdman number.
Destroyed it. When that happened, and then when I seen the impact of the Nicki Minaj collaboration, once that actually, like, for Tekashi 6ix9ine to have a record with Nicki Minaj, right? Now, let's really break this down, all right? So Tekashi, him being on that record gives him an instant boost in credibility. It may not give him Nicki's listeners, but it puts him in that space, which not many people can get in.
Because you know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
The Fifi record is now on the radio.
Yes, it is.
I heard on 107.9. It's on the radio.
Yes,
this is his only record that's been on the radio.
Yes.
And he's still
in
been
rotation,
able to do
what he's doing.
The numbers.
This is what I'm saying.
He's had 9 straight billboards.
This is what I'm saying. So Tekashi won because he got the radio-friendly Nicki Minaj. Great. Let's go back. For Nicki Minaj to do a record with Tekashi 6ix9ine means that she needed a boost. Because there was a time where Nicki could do no wrong. And that time is over.
So Nicki needed a boost.
Yes.
And then it verifies that he's
the boost.
Player.
Yep.
Because she did a record with 6ix9ine. So then he did an interview with Angie and says,
yep.
I'm just having fun.
I don't take none of this serious. When he said that, I said, oh, he's a star. It's over.
So what does that do for how does that make the Kendricks, the J. Coles,
I mean,
whoever else is in the game that we feel like
it's different lanes.
It's different lanes, but from the person who takes the craft to heart and takes it serious, then you got a guy like Tekashi 6ix9ine that's in the game who's leading the pack.
Yeah, I think two things. Like, okay, let's not get it twisted, right? Like the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation is only gonna last for so long, because at the end of the day, like people are gonna look for that. Like, okay, we need, like, you've been here too long to just give me party records. I need something else, and if he don't have that in his bag, for all we know, Tekashi really got bars. We don't know, but we ain't seen it. So he's going to have to be able to perform on a different level to have a longevity. Like 50 had the spurt run, but 50 still, after that, the spurt run, he still had a run.
Bruh.
He still had a run.
They went platinum before the record hit the radio.
That's what's crazy.
Are you hearing me?
That's what's crazy.
The record went platinum before it hit the radio.
Yep. So I don't know. Let me say this for all of y'all, because I don't feel like, don't text me about this. I don't think we'll ever see a run like 50 Cent's. I still don't feel like that, because 50 had a run. Go back and do the history, we ain't gonna break it down here, but 50 had a run that has still not really been matched, both musically and businessly. The only person that I liken to the 50's run is Jay-Z.
Right.
That's it. So, but Tekashi again, right now.
And they had 2 separate runs. Jay has the longevity run. 50 has the short impact, one artist.
Yep.
Blow up run.
And he's still eating off it.
And then No Limit had the best label run.
Over Cash Money?
Yeah.
You think so? You got to validate that because Cash Money still running.
Master P made $400-something million in 3 years. You talking about Cash Money? I'm talking about in a short window of time.
Oh, the short run.
Immediate impact coming to the game. Immediate impact was no limit. Cash Money has had a run over time.
Okay, I'm rolling. I'm rolling with that. So yeah, we'll see. But you know, and this is okay. Let's go back to Nicki and the Safari thing. Let's go back there. Nicki has now made herself a clown, and that's why I think she'll never recover from this stuff. Like, it's over. Like, and I think Cardi and that approach and that attack shook her up so much that she turned into a clown. Like, why are you doing this? You're Nicki Minaj. You're pills and potions.
Right. Safari said that. He said, Nicki, you too big for this.
Come on.
You too big for this.
The Funk Flex interview, I said, all right. So the first 15 minutes, you doing a smirk and like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, go home. You got a Beast radio show. You don't have to do this.
Safari, is this your promo run?
No, it is.
You talking about me on your promo run 5 years later?
She did that before, too, though. Remember the last album that flopped? Well, it didn't flop because she don't really flop. But the last album that wasn't so great, Safari was the principal in that one. That's just how they move. But like, I think this is one of the greatest falls from grace we done seen. This is pretty bad. Like, because the fact that you on Twitter as much as you on Twitter, Nicki Minaj, super bass Nicki, you a pop star now. Or were. You could do no wrong.
Major brands, and you sitting here, Twitter beef.
With Safari, who is still trying to climb.
With your ex, who you says is irrelevant, was a bum, everything.
Clown.
I don't know.
Clown. So, the Queen, I mean, if I had to rate 1 to 10, objectively, not really being not a Nicki fan number, but objectively, I give it a 7. Give it a 7, and that's only because I know Nicki can still rap, so she got that with her. But you know, that's all I got, man. That's all I got for that. And
TJ,
unfortunate.
Is Tekashi 6ix9ine the hottest in the game right now?
Uh-oh.
Is Tekashi 6ix9ine? Is he the hottest in the game right now?
I love barbershop talk.
Barbershop talk.
Other than Fifi, okay. No. But hottest means right now. That's hottest is right now. Travis Scott.
Come talk to me. Come talk to me.
Come on,
man.
come talk.
Come talk to me.
You said
it's Tekashi 6ix9ine, the hottest in the game. I want you to really think about it.
Whoever want to go first.
He on the billboards every song.
I know what I'm saying. Talk to your man. Talk to your man, because he might not know.
Little nigga 8 for 8.
I don't follow him that much to know.
I don't follow him. But you know I follow music. He 8 for 8.
9 for 9.
Oh, 9 for 9.
9 straight.
Bitch ain't missing, but garbage. Look, this how you know when a nigga
the
garbage.
Fifi record has went platinum before it hit the radio. And then now it just hit the radio, but it's already platinum before it hit the radio.
Look how
he went platinum before he hit the radio.
That's crazy. What you think?
Yeah, because of that, it's so many outlets to let your music
And
go.
this is his first record that's been on the radio. Yes, it is.
No,
It's his first record that's got national rotation.
We ain't never heard him in Cleveland.
What's the one song he be like?
Now that shit playing.
Listen,
Maybe that might be the
all over the place.
DJ sets are one thing. Rotation is another.
He's in the rotation. His first record in the rotation. 9 records later.
This is what I'm saying. So you ask me, what do I think? I think Tekashi 6ix9ine is the hottest rapper in the game right now. There's no question. There's no question. Now.
Gimmick in the game.
No. Hold on, wait. Hold.
He's relevant.
He moves
moving units.
Don't. Let me preface it first. Hot don't mean good. All right, because good is subjective.
Good is subjective.
Hot don't mean good, right? But You can't deny the numbers. You can't deny that. I judge Hot by two things: influence first, or impact first, and numbers second. And he checks both of them boxes no matter what happens. The game that we're playing now, the game that we're in now, nobody's doing it better than him. Not even Cardi. I get it. And that's it. Like, I don't like the one record, Blicky with the sticky joint. I heard it like for 45 seconds. I said, nah, this ain't for me. That never hit radio. Never hit radio. Like DJ sets, yeah, not rotation. This the first rotation record he's had, and it was platinum before it got entered in the media base. That's crazy.
I bring it up. I don't listen to him, but so my man Ted, right? Ted Ginn Jr.
Yeah.
Look, my man Ted sent me a video of Tekashi like 6 months ago. He like, bro, I'm listening to him every day. Yeah. I'm like, bro, why? Right. No, I'm saying. I'm like, why? He like, he give me, he like, I get it. He give me through the workouts. He like him, right? Okay. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to start watching. I should just start following, not listening, right?
Right.
Just from marketing side, just what he doing. But the crazy thing is, it's almost like Ali. You thought Ali was crazy when he was talking, but then when he knocking you out and he backing it up, then it's like, so what then when Tekashi say on the Breakfast Club, this gonna be the most viewed. He like, I got another number one hit, another hit. He got his last 9 records, all Billboard. 9 in a row. I'm looking at the YouTube
somebody
numbers.
Listening. That's all I'm saying.
Listening, and somebody think he good.
Somebody think he hot.
His YouTube numbers are ridiculous.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I ain't want to bring that into the argument. That's not fair.
And
like,
then,
go ahead. Now, let me tell you. Now, Travis just came out, and let me say this: that album was hard, super hard. Travis just came out, right? Oh, of course. The project was dope, and it's Travis Scott. We all know Travis Scott. No. According to the numbers, Tekashi's single is on pace to outlive Travis Scott's whole album. And we love Travis Scott. We love him. I love him.
So let me ask you this. Can you really call somebody trash who's leading the pack?
I think it's a conversation.
Okay, prime example, right? Okay. Prime example. Everybody used to hate on Nelly, right?
Yeah.
But Nelly sold more records than everybody. So can you really say Nelly was garbage?
But see, like, I don't think it's a matter of opinion.
Can you say he was garbage if he sold more albums than everybody?
I think it's a matter of opinion. And you can't really judge opinion. You can only look at the facts.
No, so I'm looking at facts.
No.
I'm looking at facts.
Okay.
How can you, in your opinion, how can you say somebody is garbage or trash, in your opinion? How can you say somebody's garbage or trash who is at the head? He's at the head. Like, that's all right. Basketball.
Okay.
People don't
you can't do that.
No.
People can't do that.
People don't like LeBron. People talk about LeBron. But when people say, well, how can you not like LeBron? Look at the stats. Or how do you not like Nelly? Look at the stats.
But no, that's a false comparison. That's not a good comparison. Right, because athletically, okay, you can look at this man and see that he's good or not. Art is too subjective to say my opinion and your opinion have to be the same, because we're two different people. Now, this is how I approach that when people come to me with that. People like him, it's not for me. But if people like him, I can no longer hate on them. That's the difference. Like with Cardi B. Cardi B was weird for me in the beginning, because it was like, okay,
I was a believer.
I didn't say I was on the fence, only because I didn't know how people were going to respond to that level of Spanish music in hip hop. Like, I didn't understand, you know what I'm saying? Because it's something we've really never seen. So I was like, okay, when Bodak Yellow came out, I said, this is a hit record. It's never not going to be a hit record. You won't be able to play this 5 years from now. Said that from the beginning. That's. Is that all based on trend then? Because there's some trend and all. Oh, yeah, of course. Because I He a super young dude.
You know who y'all was talking about.
You never seen a dude got the color in his hair?
Right, do he sound different from everybody else?
He do.
He do. He does. He does. No, you know what? You know why? No,
But he got
no,
a different
do.
approach.
It's a different way.
He got a different sound.
And the trend is to catch him amongst all the littles. That's what makes it different. Him and Pump. Like the trend is, okay, all the littles is coming after them two is trying to catch them. So that automatically puts him in a level to me. I don't like the music. I don't have it.
So that's why his name and always.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That and then he say stupid shit in interviews. And he's not afraid to say the thing.
I don't think the views just come from everybody that like him. I think they come from hate.
That don't matter though.
They come from hate.
That's a win because Nicki Minaj listens. Half of them came from people that didn't like him. And,
the thing is,
she gonna move. She gonna still move the same.
It's a different game now. You get paid off of everything.
Yes.
So
and
whether you hate me or not, you looking at my YouTube, that's dollars.
Case in point, DJ Academics. Academics. He's a clown cake. Like in our generation of people, if he talked to you the way he talks and does all of this stuff that he be moving online, you will punch him in the face every 17 seconds. But he gets paid for people to hate him. And that's people mess with him, but he gets paid more for people to hate him, and he capitalized on that. That's just the game. I hate it, but that's the game. And if it worked for you, it worked for you. Tekashi is working for him. That's that whole Chicago run, that whole New York run, that whole LA run. All of that is leading to.
I think he ended up dying out like a lot of them.
Right. But the thing is this.
It depends
The
on how
thing
far
is
you willing
this.
to go. You know what I'm saying?
The rap, you can make a big enough impact to where you can never fizzle out.
Explain that.
Cardi B will never be regular again. Cardi B will never not be somebody. Cardi B has made a big enough impact to where she can get paid off music for the rest of her life. Whether she was a trend or not, you know what I'm saying? Whereas some guys in hip hop, some cats, nobody paying to go see them. Some cats is over with.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Bodak Yellow broke records. She'll never not be Cardi B no more. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about stuff as a trend. When you got...
You think right now I don't think he made a big enough impact to
Tekashi? Oh, yeah, he has.
He got 9 straight billboards. Every song went platinum.
Let's not go off of that.
All right, don't go over that.
Leave that out. The fact that there's 25 rappers that look just like him now means that, okay, you the wave. Travis Scott. Let's go Travis. Travis Scott got hot. Everybody tried to do Travis Scott sound. It's just him. You're not going to be able to do it. It's over with. Now you got to go call him because he the only one to. So whoever's hot, if you can try to attain it, go attain it. And that's what all the Lils is. Lil Sky, all of them.
But when you are the trend versus, see, the difference is when you are, the Migos is the trend.
Yeah.
So now people follow the Migos.
Yeah.
Future was the trend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the people that's going to try to come and do what he do.
So is that the same now? Is that the same level as Cardi B and Nicki Minaj?
Now, Cardi B.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
But look, Cardi B is, when you talk female, there's really not a competition really in the female. It's not like you talking and you can put 50 female rappers on the table and all right, this is a sport. You're talking about one or two juggernauts, Nicki, Remy, Cardi. You know what I'm saying? And so Cardi is a difference because she's Spanish. So I can make Latin music, I can make American music. She charting on both charts.
That's silly. That's silly. That's silly. Cardi, I don't.
Her lead single got 2 Spanish verses.
Yeah.
And we all.
Yeah. All of them. All of them. Whatever we saying. Whatever. What you got? Cool. I'm rolling. I like it like that. That's all I know, nigga. Skip it.
You know what I'm saying? So, I think it changes the game.
So those ones that is trendsetters versus rappers are the ones that's really gonna get it.
Absolutely. Look at Drake. Look at Drake.
You're a trendsetter for real.
Right.
I talk to artists and producers all the time, and they always ask me, "Yo, I need a Toronto record. I need a Drake record. You got the Drake vocal settings? I'll buy them from you if you got them." I'm like, why don't you be you? But if you're not the creative type, if you're not going to take the risk, all you're going to do is copy. And whoever sets the trends is the one that gets caught. That's all you got to look at. Look, but basketball.
How many rappers can sing and rap?
What's the trend for the Midwest as far as Cleveland rappers now? We got a lot of Cleveland rappers is rapping now. All this.
Yeah.
Who's setting the trend for the Midwest for Cleveland rappers?
I mean, I don't really think it's a sound. It's always been hard to find a Midwest sound.
Yeah.
Because it's like the Midwest is like in the middle. Like it's like a melting pot. So you got a mixture. So, you know, I don't necessarily feel like it's a Midwest sound. But you do have the fact that Midwest people sound different. So you got your Q Money. Q Money's making good noise right now because he sounds different from everything else. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
How would I be able to get that Cardi B money as a Midwest rapper? How would I
You won't get the Cardi B. You don't know why you won't get the Cardi B? Because Cardi B was Cardi B before Love and Hip Hop and before the music.
Yep.
So she had already had a following. Mona Scott grabbed Cardi B because of what she was doing in the strip clubs and on social media. So she already had a following. So people was already bought into the Cardi B story. Most guys will not expose themselves.
Nope.
Most guys won't expose themselves social media wise because most guys are living out the fake trapper, fake drug dealer music, right? So I can't be on the gram if I'm a drug dealer.
Nope.
I can't be on the gram if I'm in the streets.
Nope.
It's counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? So you can't do that.
Nope.
Whereas a Cardi B, people like Cardi B.
So it's good that you say that though. So you trying to tell me it's more easier to sell a feminine female rapper than rap than a male rapper?
Yeah,
it's easy to sell. Yeah. It's way easier to sell. Yeah. Absolutely.
Going to the mall, right? There's more women's stores in the mall than men.
Easy. Yeah, easy.
The women set the trends. The women.
Yes.
The women.
So why is it not that much success?
Because with that responsibility, you get the traits of women. Sorry, y'all, it's about to get misogynistic. You get the traits of women, which is there can only be one. If you get in the way, I'm doing something. This is my territory. It's not a lot. You don't find a lot of people who are with a lot of women artists. Sorry, it's facts. You don't find a lot of women artists who are willing to say, "You're in this lane, I'm in this lane. We're running parallel. Let's run together as fast as we can."
Right. Like, look, how many women collaboration records have you seen?
Not many. And that was my problem with Nicki's project because it's a slew like Tierra Whack. If you don't know who Tierra Whack is, get hip to Tierra Whack. She is a rapper's rapper. She is 100% woman, and she will bar everybody. And she's dope. But Tierra Whack and Rhapsody and all of these real solid artists that Nicki could have came in contact with to move around with, she walked away and then did a record with Ariana Grande.
Right.
Like, this don't make sense.
Like, Cardi B did some collaboration records. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to look at it like this. Most people look at rap as a male sport.
Dominated sport, yep.
Just like they look at basketball as a male-dominated sport. That's why the WNBA numbers aren't like the NBA numbers.
I agree.
Rap numbers is not like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whereas then singing is more feminine.
True.
So that's why the most successful singers are female.
Yep. Always. Yeah. All of them. Yep. Of all, like, you can chart that of all time. No, they are successful, but all of the women are always more successful. That's just the game. A friend of mine, and this is years ago, a friend of mine who I would not name, but a friend of mine told me in the beginning when I first bought Fruity Loops. It's a producer program. Sorry, y'all. When I first bought it, it was like, hey, pull your homies up with you. but no one is going to work harder for you than a woman will. And you're going to move a lot faster if you keep women around you.
Yeah,
He said, as long as you can weather the storm, because the storm's going to come up, but if you can weather them storms, women are going to work faster for you, and they're going to bring you a higher level of success if you push them further. That's just that's in everything. Women are amazing that.
So the lane is open for women because the male and the men in the music is oversaturated.
Facts.
Every guy wants to be a rapper. Every guy wants to make music. Not every female is like that.
You know what? Everybody want to be a rapper. Okay, so this brings me to this. This may get a little too business, but I know we can vibe on this. So not Sony. Warner Brothers sold back. They sold their shares of Spotify this week for $500 million. Right? There was no money allocated to artists out of that. And the reason that Spotify had a deal with Warner Brothers that included shares is because Warner Brothers' overall catalog is so artist heavy that having it on Spotify benefited Spotify. I brought this up in the fact that artists didn't get paid from this to say this, all right? Whatever you're trying to do in the game, however you're trying to make it, music is not really the money grab anymore like it used to be. I just want y'all to know that. Like, I do this because this is what I do. Not like, and I've had to manipulate my whole life in order to stay afloat. You know what I'm saying? So if you're doing this just for the coin, you probably need to have a backup. Like, everybody jumping, like, it's not just drugs and rap. It's more you can do, all right? And if you're looking for the bag and you're not really like that kind of person, if music ain't your thing, the music game is not smart. I'm just speaking to the oversaturation point. So once the dope boys transfer the money into the music and the dope boys really ain't music people, that shuts out the people that's really good. Like, that oversaturates the market.
Or if you are trying to do music, if you do it the right way and you really do it, you can be successful at it.
True.
But you don't have nobody that really does it. So if you don't really do the ones that go all in,
them the ones.
Them the ones.
So like all of and the female lane is so wide open. I don't understand why all of this talent, all the talented women just do it. Why not? Like I'm sick. I'm really sick of hearing like all these same rap records, especially the same rap records.
But when the women it's subjective, right? Because not even subjective.
Okay.
You're not even giving a female a chance before you even listen to it because you feel like she shouldn't even be rapping. So you ain't even.
That's a good point.
Right. So
Okay.
you don't even want to hear it. Like,
Okay.
you're like, well, what you got to talk about?
I'm rolling.
You ain't talking about no dope. You ain't in the streets.
I'm rolling.
You know what I'm saying? Because we
I'm
make
rolling.
it like music is got to only be about streets.
I'm rolling.
That's the stigma. If you
I'm
ain't talking
rolling.
about dope, gun bars, then you ain't got nothing to talk
I'm
about.
rolling. Yeah. I'm guilty of it. I just
I'm
bought
saying,
Rhapsody.
though,
Yeah, I just
I'm
bought
saying,
Rhapsody.
though,
Yeah.
But why you just can't spit like a woman? You understand what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying. I
She
hear what
spit
you're
like
saying.
a dude. No, why she just can't spit?
Say Nicki Minaj or Cardi B rap like a dude?
No.
MC Light did.
But what I'm saying is, rap is looked at like a man's sport.
Okay.
Just like basketball. When you ask somebody, you watch the WNBA? No, they don't be dunking and shit, so I don't even watch it. That ain't basketball. They can't dunk.
They don't be dunking.
So that's why you don't watch it. Ain't nobody dunking. But women basketball is much more skilled.
You got to be.
Much more than the
You
guy.
gotta be. You gotta
The
be.
guys' basketball is athletics.
Yeah.
Female basketball is fundamental, more skill.
True.
Because of their athleticism is not of what a man is. So you should be looking at it for what it is, not looking at a female like, you know what I'm saying?
But wait,
she
hold-
spit like a
okay.
dude. No,
Okay,
do you
so-
spit like a woman?
Okay.
Just like a female comic. Guys be
Yeah.
uncomfortable when they go in a female comic
I know, I
because she
love that.
talking about,
She killed.
remember
Yeah.
the some more?
Yeah.
Lock the door.
Yeah.
Everybody pull your dicks out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's just different lanes. You know what I'm saying? And when we try to make, that's why the whole, you know what I'm saying, Me Too and all of that is because the women, we got our own lane. Just let them be what they are.
I hear that. Okay.
How many times you see a female barber, man, she cut like the dudes? Why she just can't cut?
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Why she just can't cut and had a skill?
So what? So
she better than most dudes I know.
But hold on. You're right.
But it has nothing to do. But it has nothing to do with my hand-eye coordination.
No.
Me being able to go to school and learn.
No.
It has nothing to do with that. But the first thing you might say, you see a female barber. Oh yeah, go ahead, man. Mess with her, man. She cut better than most dudes I know.
But
and some dudes can't cut.
True. That's where I was going. It's just the condition. It's just the condition.
Yeah.
Yep. It's just the condition. And I don't know. I don't know if it's a right or wrong to this kind of idea. I just think you think it is. You think it's all wrong? But if it's all wrong, then I don't think we can say it's wrong.
It's all a stigma, but it's just the way we've been conditioned. Exactly. Social media tells us how to live. And even before social media.
No, before that. Before it. If you just allow yourself to appreciate somebody's skill and ability.
I'm with that.
I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to that basketball thing, that's probably like the first thing I probably said. That, man, I ain't dunking in there, man. I don't want to see nothing but
let's keep it 100 though. When you watch the ball, which one is more exciting?
You said what?
Which one is more exciting?
If you a basketball person, I'm gonna go watch women's basketball.
More exciting?
If you a basketball head,
Okay, I'm about to. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm about to say we watch.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a prime example.
True.
Look, I'm gonna give you a prime example. I'm gonna give you a prime example to take it away from male and female.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And just go straight male.
Okay.
A lot of people do not appreciate Steph Curry's skill and talent because he ain't dunking. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay. I'm let them play it out. Play it out. I'm rolling.
Because
let's see.
Steph Curry could go crazy from the three, right?
Okay.
And it won't get the same as, man, nigga, LeBron, 2 steps, went baseline, boom, on something. You know what I'm saying? It's because we condition to look at the sport in one way. So that's what I'm saying. If you appreciate the skill, then you appreciate a Dion Taurasi who dropping you off.
That's true.
For 30 all jumpers. You know what I'm saying? Or who? Right.
You said Nate? Oh yeah. I'm rolling.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you notice, right? They'll put a clip up of a girl dunking like it's the craziest thing because it's like, we want y'all to accept us. Look, we can do it too.
But yeah, I did see that. I seen that. I seen that on Twitter. It was all over the place. Yamming. Yep.
And it's normal.
But
you know
okay, let's look at it like, okay, so let me ask you this. So if that's the stigma and if that's the condition, right? And if we know this going in, right? Why is the fight so heavy for women, let me stop saying females, for women to compete and participate in the same activities, sports, arts, and creatives that have already been dominated by men? What's the point if the stigma already sits there? So
because there's been a man in their life that has put them in that sport who's trying to live out some type of dream or something.
Okay.
Or in their life that's like, look, you ain't got to stick to this stigma.
Right.
Or
you can do whatever you want.
Okay. Okay. So
most girls that play basketball was introduced to hoops from a man.
I get that. So this is my point. So because the WNBA versus the NBA idea is something that my bad. It's something that I deal with every season when it comes up because like you'll watch an entire NBA season and then for me, let me stop saying you. I'll watch the entire NBA season and then have the opportunity to watch more basketball and turn the opportunity down because of who's playing it. I do this every season.
Now, the difference with me is my cousin, right? My first cousin, we had the same birthday, plays in the WNBA.
Okay.
Plays overseas and plays in the WNBA. She's a mega star overseas.
Okay.
In the States, she's just a regular old girl. Right. So the thing is.
Really?
The thing is, I watch the WNBA.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I watch it because of
the affinity.
Right. But at the same time, like you said, I'm not necessarily watching the whole season. You know what I'm saying? But that affiliation has right.
To
so
check it out.
I've been to WNBA games.
Right.
I've seen from a business standpoint how they don't pump money into the WNBA because of what we look at as a product that we want to see, but they're really talented athletes on that court, and it's really talented athletes that would probably give it to a lot of guys.
See? Huh? I can't say that. Now, I don't watch it, but I've seen it, and I know that's true.
They said
it's a couple.
They said Cheryl Miller was one of the best basketball players ever.
Yeah.
Not female.
Yeah, no, Cheryl
one of the best
that's what I was going to bring up. Because Cheryl was crazy.
Ever.
You can't tell me Candace Parker.
Her too.
At least 10 people in the league.
Cheryl Miller was better than Reggie Miller.
All of these 6, 7, 8 sitting on the bench? Get out of here. Because
The only thing I can say that the men will have
strength
over the women is strength.
Of course.
But if you keep it out the paint,
it's over with.
Bruh, Reggie Miller is on tape saying that his sister was better than him.
Yeah. Yeah. For real.
Better than him.
For real. So I just no, Cheryl was nice. She a legend. Yeah, she a legend.
But it's cool to say a guy's better than another guy, but when you say a girl's better than another guy,
it's a whole other thing.
No, don't say that.
I hate that. Like, I hate that. Wait a minute. I hate that. No, come on now, TJ. You can't. And he done walked away.
You know what? I gotta cut.
He said, "Oh man, I cut." He done walked off. Hey, so
he texts his customer.
Walk in now. Where you at? Hurry up. Hurry. Yeah, it's interesting, but in like the basketball debate and the rap debate, they do share some similarities when it comes to men and women.
I mean, it's just hip hop.
That's true. Hip hop it's a male dominated thing.
It's hip hop.
But I'm gonna say to sum it all up, right? With this topic, sum it all up. Nicki could have kept that one, dog. We ain't need that one. Should have held out on that one.
She held out long enough, bro.
Hey, well, keep holding. Yeah.
Album, listen.
Yeah.
She could have held out on every album besides her first album.
Dang. I ain't gonna say that.
Look,
hold on, that was the first one? Pink Friday was the first one?
She could have held out on every album but that.
Wait, I thought that was the second one. Pink was the first one. Then it was that one with the boom ba-doom, with the.
Okay, well, even if it wasn't, Nicki could have held out on that album.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, Pink Friday was my favorite. I thought it was the second one.
Nicki Minaj dropped the album art for Queen.
Yeah, like 15 months ago.
In May.
Yeah. It's you know what? I'm gonna say this, man. All right, Cardi B, and it's sad as a music dude.
But they waited it out though. They waited it out until
Nicki. Yeah.
They right,
There
but
we
they
go.
waited it out.
They
And
waited it out.
they let Cardi have a summer. They waited it out.
That was a bad move.
You know what I'm saying? And then drop. So they felt like hopefully by this time, all the Cardi B smoke would be gone.
No. Could that? Yeah.
Ever.
Because
Just because of where music is today,
yeah.
Cardi B smoke
I turned Spotify on this morning when I got in the car and just turned it on shuffle. Just play something for me. Get me right. I'm going to do a podcast. Guess what came on? Little bitch. If you don't fuck with, if you wanted to. You couldn't fuck with me if you wanted to. I said, word? This the energy we giving this morning? All right, Cardi. That song came out 18 years ago. So Cardi is, and it's sad to say this because it can really only be one or two.
If she lucky, Cardi turned down the tour.
That would that would have been over. Nicki would have had to go do a sex tape. Yes, it's a wrap. The
stars was aligned to allow the Cardi beat for her not to go on tour.
Yep. He said Nicki run would last a long time if she stuck to spitting bars instead of spitting what she think everybody want. But at this point,
the question is, like we said before, I don't know. Is the Safari situation a coincidence?
No, it ain't no coincidence. Cause okay, look. So if this is what I'm basing it on, I'm not even basing it on hit records. Let's take that. Let's take hit records away. Let's take that off. So if you look at the content pre-Safari leaving, post-Safari leaving, now all of a sudden Nicki ain't got nothing to say, nothing to talk about, no creative way to say it, none of that. That was one of the coldest rap verses of all time. That's one of the top 10 verses of our generation. Easy. She cooked them dudes. Never happened again. That's all I'm saying.
So was Safari paid to say,
yes,
I ain't writing your stuff?
Gotta be. You don't think so?
Because now he's saying he ain't write nothing.
Have you? Okay. Let me ask you this. Have you listened to Safari's last records? Now, the records aren't that great, but just have you listened to them? So, because Safari's records sound like Nicki records. I'm not joking. Go listen to him. Other than the new one because I'll be listening to him now because I've been wanting to make the comparisons. Other than the new one, the Jamaican joint. Other than that one, it sounds like Nicki just in Safari's Jamaican voice. No, that's how we know. That's why.
But I would say that you would be dumb to say that he doesn't have a musical influence because they both are in the same. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To think that Remy Ma goes to the studio and Papoose never
ain't saying nothing.
That's asking.
You know how I know Papoose don't write for Remy? Have you heard the All the Way Up remix? You heard Remy verse on that? And how hot of a piece of garbage that was? If Papoose was really that much of an influence, that wouldn't have happened. That wouldn't happen. Facts. True. Yeah, and the same thing with Safari. Safari can rap, he just can't put everything else together. So the person and the character. Talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's about first of all, it's about who can deliver it better.
And that's the key.
Because we had this notion that, if you didn't write it, then you're not credible, or you know what I'm saying? Like
that's the hip hop thing though. That's not the music thing.
Right.
That's just the rap. Yeah, just because Beyonce don't get this flack. And you know what I'm saying? And I know who write for her. Like, I know them personally. So yeah, but all of that to say, once again, all right, to bring it all back to a head, she could have kept that. All right, Safari, I don't know. They talking about your hairline, OG. If you went and got the surgery, my guy. All right, cool. She outed you. They saying you done went and bought some women with Nicki money. All right, cool. She trying to kill you.
And we gonna make sure when we post this, we tagging y'all.
Yeah, we gonna tag you in it.
Take a listen.
Cause we want to talk. I just want to see what you got to say about this kind of stuff. Nicki Minaj, you fell from grace, and I'm kind of sad about it, but This is the world we living in, man. What else you got? I'm pretty much through. I love the barbershop.
I'm good.
I'm good, man.
It was a good episode.
It was a good episode, man.
Barbershop talk.
For sure.
Little hip hop. You know, I'm always down for a good hip hop conversation.
Always feels good. For sure. And it's me, FC on the beat, a.k.a. Fourth Quarter Freddie, a.k.a. Freddie Franchise, a.k.a. the best you ever heard. You're just afraid to admit it, a.k.a. Mr. I Have a Dream, so get your hands out my pocket, a.k.a. Speedy Trackton, a.k.a. Bomb Stockton, a.k.a. Kareem Abdul-Bazaar, a.k.a. Wavy Crockett, a.k.a. F the Netflix guy, a.k.a. Young Hulu, a.k.a. Hot Take Jake, a.k.a. Mr. Always Like to Load It, a.k.a. Mr. All Bags Matter. It's been a good episode.
The Pint Size Podcast. A couple things.
What we got going? Yeah, what we got coming up?
For our 50th episode, we going live.
Yeah.
We doing a live show for the 50th episode. We probably going to bring in a special guest. We going to have a live taping, studio audience. So we vetting out a couple venues, but episode 50 will be live.
If details to come.
Area, the details to come.
Hey, listen, come out, man. So, just come kick it with us.
We just want you to come
just
kick
come
it, man.
kick it with us.
Dope,
That's
man.
it.
It's going to be
all
dope.
Right.
We might have a special guest in the building.
Yeah,
I'm working on a special guest.
You know.
It's going to be dope. And, guess what? The Pint Size Podcast is now on Spotify.
Yeah. We out here. So
we just got picked up by Spotify.
Yep. They had to send me the wild email to apologize. It was crazy. Listen, we got your request. We've just been flooded. You guys' content. I'm like, all right, just put it. Can I search it? That's all I want to know. Rodney, can I search it, Rodney? Thank you, Rodney.
Pint Size Podcast is now on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. We on iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
We on Spreaker.
Yeah. We
Anywhere that your podcast can be listened to.
There you go.
We're there.
We're serving on all platforms out here, all right?
Yeah, so, but the live will give you more information. We got a couple weeks to come. I mean, we on episode 41, so episode 50 will be live. We'll have some special guests and performances. The whole nine, we just gonna kick it, so.
It's gonna be fun, man. Y'all come out, kick it.
Shout out to my man, Blue.
Word up. It's on my gym.
All right, bro.
Take it easy, boss. Yep, no doubt. Shout out to Blue.
Shout out to my man, Blue, man. So,
that's it, man. How the book doing? Buy the book.
Oh, everything's good. Oh, man, look, man, I just was at the Real Black Friday, man. We had a good time.
We got to talk about that. We was there.
We was at the Real Black Friday, man.
Larice don't kill us. We was down there.
We was down there, man. We talked about it in a couple episodes before. The Real Black Friday. It was in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, Public Square, man. It was over.
It was dope,
It was over 120 businesses, black-owned businesses down there. Yeah, man. All black-owned businesses, from DJs to food vendors, from everybody, cigar vendors. It was an amazing time.
It was dope, man. It was dope.
And the city actually came out. So when you see that, I've been a part of the Real Black Friday almost every year for the last 5 years, man. And the city actually came out and supported. I met a lot of people, man. I just had a wonderful time. Like I said, man, those type of situations always bring everything back into perspective when people are anticipating you to be in somewhere, when people want to meet you, when people want to take pictures with you.
Yeah.
Sometimes, we don't have those type of settings like that all the time. So when you see that or you get in those type of situations, man, it was dope, man.
You know what? I was surprised. Like, usually I don't come out the house. I be in the, I'm one of the.
Came out the house.
Came down, and it was a lot of luck. Like, people was, you never know who you affected until you, like, touch them. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty dope. But shout out to everybody. I can't really say much, but shout out to everybody.
It was dope, man.
It was dope.
And I can't remember. I was at Nordstrom's, man. This guy walked up to me, man, like, man, you Donovan? Like, yeah, he like, man, I listened to the podcast.
Dope,
man.
dope.
UFC, man, y'all really be getting me through, man. So I, shout out to everybody who listened to the podcast on your morning commutes, whatever you doing, man. We really appreciate it.
My man.
So, episode 41 is in the books.
That's it. Love y'all.